We are starting a series on painful sex. Yes, I'm starting a series where I'm talking to medical professionals about painful sex and erectile dysfunction. I want to get the information straight from the doctors. I have said repeatedly, I am not a doctor. I am just a person who has had experience with erectile dysfunction, being in a relationship with somebody who's had that before, as well as definitely somebody who's postmenopausal and has had experience with painful sex. I just want to bring us information on this platform that's going to allow us to continue to have thriving, healthy sex lives 50 and beyond. For the purposes of this video, I have volunteered my own vagina as a science experiment. Okay. I am trying all these products to help us figure something out. And I also have an appointment with my own GYN to talk about getting on the estrogen creams, right? Because I do want to try those. I want to see if those are going to work. I also want to talk to my doctor about hormone replacement therapy. These are things that I'm doing for myself because I am postmenopausal and y'all, I want to continue to have healthy, vibrant sex. Okay, y'all, some of y'all comment talking about you too old to be having sex. You know what? If I could stick my middle finger up to y'all right now, I really would. Okay, we are not too old. You better hope and pray that you see this age. Seriously. Today, I want to start and say, y'all, today's video is not sponsored one bit. But if you'd like to sponsor some of my content, by all means, hit me up and send me an email. All of these products I'm going to share with you today, I bought with my own money. We're going to talk about vaginal moisturizers, and I think I'm going to have to do a separate video about vaginal lubricants when it comes to painful sex. I went out and got a few products that specifically address painful sex. So first, y'all, let's talk about why you're even having painful sex. If you're postmenopausal like me and you're in the sex is painful, it's because your estrogen levels have dropped. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I am just learning like you guys. I will say I have painful sex probably about 10% of the time. And just for men, if you're watching this, just so you know what it feels like, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you because I don't expect you to understand what my coochie feels like when I'm having the painful sex. Let's say I'm out here running and I scrape my knee on some concrete, okay? Oh, and it's bleeding and everything. I'm just saying it hurts. And then I take something that might even look like a penis and I just rub and rub and rub and rub and rub that scraped knee. To me, that's what it feels like. Now, women, if your painful sex feels like something else, by all means, share what that feels like in the comments. Let them know that, y'all, it is a real thing. Why? Because the estrogen levels, again, have dropped. The tissue down there is thinner, y'all, and it's drier. And so, yes, any friction, if some of y'all are having sex with some powerful Mandingo warriors, I can sit here and tell you, I feel for you because, yes, it is more painful. You might have to, I don't know, maybe this might be the time that you actually wish that you didn't go for that big dangling. Maybe you might want to get the 2-incher, the 3-incher, because I'm thinking maybe that doesn't hurt as much. But for those of us who hung in there and wanted a larger penis, we just got to now deal with it. And I say all that to say, y'all men, have some grace on us because y'all want us to have grace on y'all when things just kind of sit there and we're both looking at it, just sitting there. We're just waiting for him to do some type of movement. As you want us to have grace with you, please, please, please have some grace with us. This is a part of life that we would not have signed up for. You know what? But again, like I said before, we are blessed to see this age. And yeah, hopefully, if you're in your 20s and you're still knocking down doors, get on out here, have the sex. Yes, have as much sex because that coochie and that penis that you got in your 20s is not going to be the same one you're going to have in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. Let's get into these products. Now I'm going to have to put my glasses on. And when I put my glasses on, y'all might see the reflection of these windows. I apologize about that. I got two big windows right here. So, and I need to see, damn it. Shit. I need to put these glasses on. Y'all want me to read what I got, don't you? These vaginal moisturizers that I'm going to walk through, y'all, these are all available online. Okay. Again, this is not sponsored. Did not one person send me any of these products for free. Now, if you are still out here having protected sex because you are not in a monogamous relationship, I'm going to tell you all of these vaginal moisturizers that I'm about to show you. These are not for the act of sex. These are things that you use on a daily basis. If you are going to moisturize your elbow and your knees and your feet, please do. Please do. I know a lot of people say, oh, you only look your age. You don't look your age. Let me tell you, I just got a massage with my masseuse the other day, and he rubs me. I was getting a little, he was rubbing me a little too bit. a little too intimately. But he was like, "You're so beautiful, and your skin, I can't believe your age. Your skin is soft. It's soft. You know why? Because I moisturize it. I moisturize my skin with oil. Yes, I either use olive oil, castor oil, or grapeseed oil. That's what I, oh, and sorry, also almond oil. Instead of moisturizing, instead of putting the castor oil on the cooch or just drying it off and just air drying and going about your day, y'all. These vaginal moisturizers are for you to use on a regular basis, and they are all available without a prescription. Reverie. Now, this is a suppository, and if I'm pronouncing it wrong, my bad. Y'all didn't send it to me for free. I bought it, so, and I tried it for myself. Clearly, I've tried it because ain't but two in here. This is a suppository that you would insert way up there, right? You would insert this every 3 to 4 days. So 10 suppositories come in a box because it's supposed to last you for a whole month. All products will degrade the efficacy of a condom. So you can't use these products. Now you can moisturize your coochie. Now here's the thing: you're not having sex every day, so on the days you're not going to have sex, y'all, don't moisturize your cooch. But and I know somebody was like, "Oh, why can't we just say vagina, vagina?" Okay, does that make you happy? But I like to say cooch, cooch, vajayjay. We know what we got. We got a vagina. I know we got a vagina. Yes. Okay. But doesn't that sound boring? I have a vagina. I have a vagina. Okay. But that's fine. Okay. So on the days that you are not going to have sex, you should absolutely be moisturizing the cooch. Please come back for the lubricant conversation because I got some stuff to say about those damn lubricants. Well, what I think of this is a good product. I'm not going to say I'm going to rate these products from 0 to 5, 5 being the best. You should go out and get it. 0, girl, skip it. Now, I would say this one I felt like was a good product. It wasn't bad. I mean, because I know you're probably tired looking at the reflection, but it wasn't a bad product at all. It's something that you can use. Now, what's in this product that's not in the other products? It's in it. If I mess up the pronunciation, just okay. Hyaluronic acid. Right. That's what's in there. And I know if ladies, if you read some of the ingredients of the lotions that you put on your face, that is also an ingredient in some of our moisturizers for our face. It's supposed to encourage moisture to the surface, if I recall correctly. Again, I am not a doctor. I'm literally just sharing. These are products that I have used myself. So I'm just sharing my own personal experience. Do what you want with the research. Buy all these products, try them out yourself. I just want to show you ladies like, hey, there are products out here that you can try before getting on like the medicated creams, like the estrogen. Okay, that'll be a separate conversation. But this is something out of 0 to 5. I would say I'm going to give it a good 3.5. I would definitely try this. Just see if you like it. I do believe that it's a good product because it's literally one thing about this one. This one's in the inside. These other products that I'm about to show you, well, for the most part, they are not on the inside of the vagina, but this one is. And that's why I say I'm going to give it a 3.5, maybe 4 stars. I will say, well, now let me say, when I have the painful sex, my painful sex, as I mentioned in the Sex After 50 video, y'all, it's the skin on the outside. Okay, so even if you use this vaginal moisturizer, you're going to want to treat the outside of the skin because in my experience, in my personal experience, that's where the pain is when the penis is going in. Let me just say, if you're related to me at this point in the conversation, you might want to just turn away. And when I say related to me, that you're either my father or you're one of my sons that have come out of my vagina. Okay. So, anyways, back to the conversation. This is where I'm feeling the pain right here. Okay, this penis is going in, and it literally feels like my skin is being stretched. It's like I'm giving birth without lubrication. I'm giving birth to an elephant. Like it's just like that's what it feels like. For me, that is 100% the scrape knee, the stretching of the skin. It is painful. It doesn't feel good. Okay. So, men, how can you help with this? One, definitely be down with her trying these products. Let me just say that before I go through all of them. But two, take it easy and be gentle. If she is experiencing pain at this time, this is not one of those times for you to go all night. Okay, this is not the time for you to prove that you can go 55 minutes. No, it's not. Y'all, this is the first time to my channel. I am Vee Mindful. I'm a relationship coach and published author. On this channel, y'all, we talk about everything related to relationships and especially anything related to intimacy, communication, masculine and feminine energy, just overall connection. My goal is to connect us, not even with another person, but with ourselves. The next product I'm going to talk about. Now, this product on their website, I bought this. On this product, they claim that you can use your FSA card, right? I did not use my FSA card, so that's the benefits thing. Now, this is Kendra Daily V Lotion. You can buy this online. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay. Here come the glasses again. I took some notes on it. Now, this is like a lotion. Okay. This is literally, and I will say they had great customer service. It's just like a lotion. The first bottle I got from them, y'all, I pumped the bottle. I mean, I was just a pumping and pumping them. I mean, over 100 times, and nothing came out. And you can't push. You know how you sometimes you remember the push sickles, right? I was like, okay, nothing's coming out. I could feel the bottle is very light. I could feel something was in it, but nothing was coming out. I told them that I could absolutely send that defective bottle back to them, either return my money or please send me another bottle. And they just sent me another bottle. So great customer service with Kendra. Thank you very much. Now, this one you will use twice a day. One thing about it off the cusp is I will say it does have a lot of ingredients. That was the one thing that I had noticed. Okay. Now, their active ingredient is dimethicone 2%. It is a skin protectant, but it also includes like shea butter, coconut oil, and vitamin E. What I tell you in my last video, I told y'all coconut oil and vitamin E suppositories, but it does have those products as well. Again, if you didn't see it, it literally looks like a lotion. Okay, it is a lotion. You're going to put this on your vagina, your vajayjay on the outside. This is not an internal product. You're going to put this on the outside of your vagina twice a day. I have been using this and I've been just putting it on that whole area that would be potentially either touched by a penis or a tongue. Let me just say real quick, y'all, wash your hands before you put the product on and then wash your hands after. Okay, so if you are about to, let's not do this to our men, if you're about to have some loving and you know you want his tongue down there, um, go wash these products off. Do not have your man licking on lotion or licking on suppositories. Come on now. Let's protect our men out here as well. Don't have them licking on products that I just told you this one had a whole lot of ingredients. So don't have your man digesting all them ingredients. So now this product is for twofold. Now it says it's to moisturize, daily moisturizing. Heck, it's even called daily lotion. So it's for that, but you can also use this to rejuvenate. It's on their bottle to rejuvenate the skin prior to sex. Again, my personal opinion is if you are going to just have the sex where you only have a penis and a vagina and no tongue, then go for it. But if you want some tongue down there, pick something else. Okay, that's more natural, completely natural, like the coconut oil and the vitamin E, or especially the coconut oil. They can ingest some healthy fats as well as some fatty fat. You know what I'm saying? One thing I do like about this product is it's not greasy. It's not greasy at all. I'm about to show you another product that I felt is very greasy. I felt like it just absorbed into my skin, which was a plus. Now, is it helping with the painful sex? I haven't been on it long enough, so I'm not even really going to give it a rating because I want to be fair in my assessment. I haven't been on it long enough because it says that we should be on this for several weeks before we can actually assess it. I will continue to do so. But the good things that I do like about this, that it is not heavy, it's not greasy. It does have excellent reviews. You can use your FSA with it. And lots of women have had lots of success with this. Now, this product, when we get into the lubricants, they have a lubricant that I did use and I do want to talk about, but not right now. The next product, y'all, which is a vaginal moisturizer. Again, not a lubricant. Again, you can definitely not wear this one with any type of condoms. Maybe I'll hold it all the way back like this. This brand is called Medicine Mama. Now, this is hormone free. It has organic virgin olive oil. I'm reading the paper. Beeswax, avocado oil, and amongst some other ingredients. It runs about $30. Again, this is a moisturizer. I'm gonna show you. Yes, I've been using it. So don't tell me, okay, she been using my coochie ain't in here. Okay, my coochie not in the damn bottle. My finger been in there though. I used it one time in the beginning of the day. And I ain't even gonna lie, we adults on this channel. Yes, we are, right? We adults, we grown. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm not necessarily aware of underwear all the time. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Now, if I'm wearing jeans, I got on drawers. Okay. Because don't nobody want their jeans rubbing against their labia. But if I'm going to the gym, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, I may not have on underwear. I wore this right before I went to the gym. And this might be TMI. I felt it all down there the entire workout. Like I really did. I just felt like I had a greasy cooch. Like that's what I felt. And I was like, I didn't like the feeling. So if you're going to use this as a vaginal moisturizer, I'm not saying don't. I am saying it's nice and thick. It's definitely does not go on like lotion. Okay. It's not going to absorb into your skin like that. I mean, I guess unless you rubbing and rubbing and rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, maybe it'll eventually absorb into your skin. But this is something I said, you know what? I'm just going to go to bed with. I'm going to wear this to bed. I'm not going to wear this out during the day because I literally felt it. Now, if you go on their website, I will tell you this product has a ton of excellent reviews, even though it is a moisturizer. And if you are not using condoms, I would definitely consider using this as a lubricant because it's thick. Look, I mean, I'm telling you, it's thick. I don't know if you can see that. It's thick. It's very soft. Okay, it's very soft, and I could see it having staying power. So if you are not, I'm telling you, you could probably put this on your ashy ass feet if you had to. Okay, if you, why I keep knocking this damn bottle down? If you don't have to worry about condoms and you are in a monogamous relationship, you guys have both been tested for all these STDs out here, then I'm going to say, even though, so like I said, even though it's a moisturizer, I'd flip this right on over to a lubricant. But you know, a great way to also use this, let's say that you just had sex and you had some of the painful sex during that episode. I do think this is lubricating to put down in that area because I know it's like your cooch is on fire, right? And you want something that's going to soothe it. I think this is a good option. Just like when we were growing up and you skinned your knee. Did your mama not put Vaseline on there? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Did she not put petroleum jelly on there? This is kind of very similar. And so I would use it in that magnitude. But because I'm not going to sit here and say it takes away the painful sex. It because I found out it didn't, but I did find that it was, it is moisturizing. And it honestly does feel good down there. Next product. This product. What is it called? Good Clean Love. Restore moisturizing vaginal gel pH balance. Relieves dryness, discomfort, and odor. Now, here, I don't know if you can see this product right here. Me personally, this particular product, because I went on their website and I see that they sell something else now. This particular product, I don't recommend for myself. This product irritated the hell out of my cooch. Yep, to where my vagina was like, bitch, we here. We here, we in the room. She irritated. It irritated me. And I don't like to, I clearly don't. Who the hell likes to sign up to have an irritated vagina? Nobody. So I never used it again. So I got a box right here. It comes with a suppository and it comes with a gel like this, like a tube. I would say if you were looking for something to balance out your pH, now in my video, I talked about using boric acid as a preventative, right? As something, and also if it gets out of whack, you can use boric acid to get your pH back on balance. Now, this, if you wanted something else as an alternative to use that is you can use during sex, I would highly recommend a different brand. It's called Refresh. It is Refresh. And I have plenty of those around here. I didn't bring the sample around here. I'll just put it on the screen. I have used that several times. Not now, not now. I haven't used it lately, but I used that all through my 30s. If y'all saw the video where I talked about that I was having issue after issue with my vagina because of my cheating husband, I used the hell out of that brand, and that brand helped me. That brand got me through many, many dark moments with my vagina. Right. And so instead of using this brand for the moisturizing, I would recommend the pH, the what is it? Refresh brand. They sell that in Walgreens, CVS. They sell that in these stores. Yes, in any drugstore you can get that brand. I don't want to tell anybody don't purchase something. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say to you that it irritated me. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, the next product, y'all. Now, this one is something I got online. It's the Parlor Games is the brand. Let me see if I can get it up here. This is made with estriol, which is the weakest form of estrogen. Now, this is specifically made for aging vaginas like ours, right? It's made with shea butter, beeswax, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Capuacu, capuasu butter, not cocoa butter, but capuacu butter. Again, something you cannot use this with condoms, okay? Because I literally just said shea butter, beeswax. Those oils are going to degrade a condom. Looking at their website, I will say they have plenty. They have plenty of reviews as well. This feels like I'm gonna have one. Oh, look at this! I had a greasy hand. I told you. I told you that you see my hand still greasy. You see that? You see my hand still greasy. Yep. And I was sitting there on that damn treadmill with a greasy cooch, just as greasy as my damn hand. Hold on, let me wipe this off. Let me just let's start from scratch, okay? Well, I don't want y'all to go on out here and be like, damn. That's why I said I think this would be a great lubricant, okay? Because that thing was shining, won't it? Now, this is also a lotion, just like the other lotion, okay? The Daily Vee lotion by Kendra. This lotion is a little thicker though. I feel like this lotion is a little thicker than the Daily Vee lotion. Okay. Maybe because well, I don't know. I don't know if that one has beeswax or not, but I do feel like this one is a little bit more moisturizing. Like the Daily Vee lotion, I felt like this absorbs into the skin. This one does as well, but I do feel like this one is a little bit more moisturizing. Now I went over these products. How am I using these products? Because I know you like, damn, V, you going, oh, you got all that shit in you doing all that in your vagina. Wait till I actually show you the lubricants because y'all gonna fall out. That's why I said let me do a separate video on the lubricants. Because I do 150% believe in using lubricants for the vagina. For sure. Let me just summarize. I'm not on this product right now. I haven't been using it, but maybe I will go back to it. This one goes inside the cooch, inside the vagina, and it didn't irritate me. Even though this one also goes inside the vagina, it did irritate me. Okay. It did. If you're using this and it doesn't irritate you, then then continue to use it. All I'm saying is that one irritated me. This one I am using this twice a day. I'm going to give this a full solid 3 months to see if I'm really noticing an improvement or not. But as of right now, like I said, I recommend the product just because it's very light and it absorbs into the skin. I like this product. I do because it's very moisturizing. I would not though wear it during the day. I do not probably like the product for what it's intended for because it is very greasy. I think if you're going to use this, you probably have to wear what you call it, a mini pad. Is it called a mini pad? Panty liner. You're going to have to use a panty liner with it, or you're going to get oil all on your clothes and your underwear and the gym equipment, like somebody I might know. Okay. This product, honestly, if you're going to I would look up both of these products, okay? Because you honestly don't need both. Pick one. Oh, let me show it this way. Pick one, read the ingredients, read the reviews, see which one aligns with you more, right? Because you don't need both. And even though this one has estriol in it and this one doesn't, this one might have a slighter edge than this one. I would honestly research both of these products and see which one fits you more. Again, I am not a doctor. I am just someone who got these products. They feel the same to me. I mean, like I said, this one is a little bit thicker. I do not use either of these as a lubricant. Again, this brand has a lubricant. I don't use either of these as a sexual lubricant. Even though this one says it can be used as a lubricant, I'm like, I'm not using lotion for sexual intercourse. That's just my personal opinion. I'm just sharing my personal stories and my personal opinion. Do what you will with this information. Again, this is going to be a whole series where we talk about sex after 50, in particular, the vagina and the penis, y'all. Till next week, y'all take care of yourselves.